a time deep down St. Louis, there was a guy called Ron and his wife named Susie. They later became stars in a Hollywood movie. So let me tell the story from the beginning about how we do it. Ron is an accountant and loves gold and silver. I'm printing cash and cryptocurrencies gave him a shiver. So he started streaming first base and bet he delivered. But he was slowly starting to smell something even iller. Susie showed Ron a newspaper article about another coin named after human particles. Ron asked what type of unicorn fart dust that is. It's still the article left a bright spark of interest. Curious how he is, he thought about a twist. Making a meme coin to show how worthless it is. He called it USD, presented in his dreams and stated, shoot, don't fight, please listen to me. Unicorn fart dust, 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 unicorn fart dust.
Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the basement. Trying out some new intros there. I hope everybody's doing great today. Everything is wonderful. I already reposted. I'll invite you to please repost this. Let's get the word out to more and more people about what we are doing with Unicorn Fart Dust. We've got big news. We're going to talk about reasons why we can be very optimistic about what's going on in the overall crypto market. And of course, we're going to then focus in on our good friend Unicorn Fart Dust. We're going to focus in on you first. Yes, you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing this. You can watch on YouTube. You can watch on X. Wherever you watch, please share it. If you're on YouTube or you're not on YouTube, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. But this is not possible without you, right? It's just a cold, lonely basement, me by myself, sitting down here, right? The community is what makes this. The community, the Duster community, the UFD community is what makes UFD. You're important. Don't forget that, okay? I know. It's Monday morning. We can still have some fun, huh? Horns up, Dusters, because let's start by talking. I'm going to give you some reasons why we can be excited about the overall crypto world. And then, of course, we're going to talk about some things very specific to Unicorn Fart Dust. So let's start with this. I thought this was one of the best overall. We'll come back to that. That's our NFT auction we're doing. But I thought this was one of the best overall synopsis. And this is just a few minutes of what is happening right now. Bitcoin, right? It's surged above all-time high, 125,000 on Saturday, while the U.S. dollar, this is crazy, faces its worst annual performance since 1973. I was 3 years old. You may not have even been born. The dollar's worst annual performance, according to the Kobisi letter, signaling a major macroeconomic shift, okay? This is crazy. The S&P 500 has climbed over 40% in the last 6 months as gold trades near $4,000 per ounce, both hitting record levels. This unusual relationship between safe haven assets and risk assets indicates markets are pricing in a new monetary policy environment in green. Both markets, being gold and the S&P 500, are moving in the same direction. 91% of the time, a historically unusual pattern that may suggest investors are rushing into all asset classes. This is still incredible. The U.S. dollar is down over 10% year to date and has lost 40% of its purchasing power since the year 2000. The Fed is cutting rates into a 4% annualized inflation environment, a combination that has not occurred since the 1990s, creating conditions that favor alternative stores of value. One last thing here. Bitcoin now holds a market value of $2.5 trillion, while gold is almost 10 times higher, $26.3 trillion, or over 10 times. And silver has surged over 60% in this last year. You guys know I'm an old school gold and silver maxi. That's where I cut my teeth for decades before I get into crypto. I love gold and silver. I love crypto. What that article is telling us is that all alternative assets are doing well because people around the world are losing losing face also in the US dollar, right? There's so much debt. There's so much troubles. We can look at the US debt clock. The US debt clock is driving me crazy because they've got this screen up now that I can't get rid of. But anyway, let's go out there and give it a shot. We're going to give the US debt clock one more try. Let's go out to the US debt clock. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on one second. Cancel. All right, let's try this again. Here we go. I think I've got you on the right screen. Let's run out to the U.S. debt clock. We'll be able to see the grand total. U.S. debt. This shows how much debt the United States has. Oh, cool. It's gone. All right, let me make this a little bigger for you. The last few days, there was like this overlay on it that was driving me crazy. Guys, look. This is why what we just talked about is so true. We'll do yellow, I think seems to. This right here. That's not working. Hold on. Let's go with bright green. This right here, 37,831,000. Okay. Debt per U.S. taxpayer. That means if you're paying taxes in this country, you also have a debt to people of the world of 326,000. This just turned 37 trillion not too long ago. I think they're saying it's like every 100 days now we're adding another $1 trillion in debt to the national debt. This is the other key number we've looked at before. For those of you who are new, that's the amount of interest we are paying, 1 trillion. Okay. And of course, the federal budget deficit of 2 trillion, right? That interest payment makes the deficit bigger. The deficit makes the overall national debt bigger, which then makes the interest bigger. And what we get is, which you can't see too good on the screen. So let me get one more time because this is always fun. What we wind up with here, see that? That is a debt spiral. The overall debt gets bigger. That makes the interest expense get bigger, which makes the deficit get bigger. And it repeats ad nauseum. It's a very scary situation. And it's a big reason why a lot of people are moving to alternative assets, which include cryptocurrency, which include gold and silver. The last time we were in a position like this in this country was the 1970s when we had stagflation. Okay. Jerome Powell is cutting rates, and the president is pushing him to cut rates in an environment where they really should be holding rates or raising rates. Okay. I know we're going to get hit with a flood of liquidity. When Jerome Powell is cutting interest rates, I heard someone say this is powerful. There's a reason why this is powerful. In a high inflation environment, that's like your car being on fire and you putting more gas into the gas tank. It doesn't make sense. It's because he's in a box. He's in big trouble. We haven't had him out for about a month. Poor guy. He needs some light. There he is, right? Our old friend Jerome Powell. I did this box 2.5 years ago. I said Jerome was in a box. He had a recession on one side and inflation on the other. That's called stagflation. And the only thing that they know what to do at the Fed, that's a roll of, hold on, you can see, that's a roll of US dollar toilet paper, is print more money. So we'll keep an eye on that. But what we see also happening right now is a boom in stable coins. And we're going to get to UFD stuff here in 1 second, but I want to keep you guys up to date on what is happening out there right now in the world in general. This comes from Zero Hedge, Tyler Durden. Headline, okay, stablecoin market booms to 300 billion is rocket fuel for the crypto rally. Just a couple key points. We want points here. Total stablecoin supply has reached a new record over 300 billion on Friday, marking a 47% year-to-date growth rate. 47% just in the first 9 months. That may outpace the previous year's stablecoin market growth rate. There's a reason why this is so important, okay? Talks about October in the second little paragraph there. Stablecoin supply may have crossed 300 billion, but this is not capital waiting on the sidelines. It is moving through markets with a purpose. That's according to Andrei Grachev, founding partner at synthetic dollar protocol Falcon Finance. Quote, transfer volumes are in the trillions each month. Velocity metrics show constant activity across all networks, Grachev told Cointelegraph. These stable coins he's referring to, they're being used, not just held. This is capital at work, not capital on hold. Stable coins are settling trades, funding positions, giving users dollar access where banks fall short. Now, there's another big reason this is important. We'll get to that, but there was one more thing that I highlighted here. Here we go. The stablecoin supply expansion is often interpreted as a sign of fresh dollar equivalent liquidity that can quickly rotate into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or altcoins. Hello, Unicorn Fart Dust. Are you there? Can you feel your horn tingling? Because when all this money that's coming into, and there's another big cherry on top, I'm going to tell you, but when all this money that's coming into stable coins gets used to being in crypto, gets familiar with crypto, and they hear about meme coins, and they're like, well, that sounds fun. What's a good, safe, reliable meme coin? Unicorn Fart Dust is there. We've been building this foundation. We, I believe, will benefit from this massive wave of new money coming into the stablecoin, into the crypto ecosystem. In this sense, he says the 300 billion threshold looks like rocket fuel for the next market cycle. Now, guys, the big cherry on top, because the big reason why, we're going to go back to what we looked at earlier, the U.S. debt clock, we can be very excited, is because the United States, that $38 trillion of debt that needs to be refinanced, I think there's like 5 to 10 trillion, somewhere in that range, huge amount that needs to be refinanced, reborrowed just in the coming 12 to 18 months alone. Nobody's buying the U.S. debt. So here's the little secret, right, that few people are talking about, but it makes total sense. The reason why now the U.S. government is pushing stable coins all over the world is so that now, instead of just having Japan or Saudi Arabia or China own all the U.S. debt, that 37 trillion in debt, they can disperse it amongst all the people in the world, people in countries like Argentina, throughout Africa, throughout the entire world, right? The U.S. stable coins, because those stable coins, when they are issued, then require for the issuer to buy U.S. debt. So the government is going to be pushing people to move into these stable coins as well. It'll be a big wave of people, number one, buying stable coins, but number two, coming into the overall crypto ecosystem. So it's very exciting. It's going to be very interesting. I think, I'm old enough to remember the early 90s when nobody used email. I'll tell you a little story. I remember the first time I was working at a company called Robert Half International, and this guy showed me what email was. And it was like on a dial-up AOL, and I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, I'd never use that. I was wrong, right? Just like I was about crypto in general 5 years ago. All right. I saw email. I remember exactly where I was standing, and I thought and he was like, it's really cool. Look, I sent a message to this person at this company and they got back to me. And I'm like, that's interesting, but I'll never use that. Right. And that's where we are with a lot of people right now that aren't in crypto. They're looking at crypto and they're saying, I'll never use that. But the fact is, you and I know crypto works. Right? Crypto has a lot of big benefits: decentralization, democratization for people in the middle of Africa or in South America that want to get money sent to them from their relatives in Europe or maybe the United States or Canada, right? Instead of paying 5-10% fee to a big bank, they can get it done for free. Anyway, I digress, okay? This adoption rate will continue to go up. And yes, I do use email. And it took about 5 years, 10 years. I remember the first time I remember the first time when the iPhone came out, and I was like, I had a couple friends started getting it. And I'm like, that's cool, but I don't need that. I don't want that. And then I actually got an iPhone. I think it was an iPhone 4, and I had it for like 6 months, and we were on a vacation with Susie's family. And I remember my brother-in-law, he saw my iPhone and he was like, you can get on the internet with that. I'm like, what? He said, oh yeah. And he showed me, and I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. And I looking at that phone, I remember thinking, I can't believe this. I can get on. It's like I'm on my computer, but I'm on my phone. And I also remember thinking, looking at the screen on that and thinking, this is the best screen quality, like display screen that I have, even better than my computers. All right, I digress. There's a wave of money coming. into crypto. We're only at 7%. When the other 93 out of 100 people join, it can be great. It can be great for UFD. Speaking of UFD, this is NFT Appreciation Week. Look, we have an ecosystem within UFD. This has been a complete open source project. That includes what people want to do with all different types of projects, right? Up to and including NFT projects. And we've had some wonderfully successful NFT projects. I never officially endorsed any one of them. We said that from the very beginning. And that left the door open for anyone out there who wanted to create a UFD-oriented NFT project to do that. Those NFT projects all were very successful, some more than others, of course, but they all did one important thing. They expanded our ecosystem. People who maybe were into NFTs or saw the NFTs or learned about the NFTs, then also learned about our overall ecosystem community. So the NFT projects have been a huge, huge benefit to us, to our movement, to our community. And hold on here. See if I can get this to come up. It's NFT Appreciation Week, and something happened to the computer here. What? Huh. Well, you're going to have to believe me because that one went away. Darn it. I don't know what happened there. Give me 1 second and see if I can you see me? You get to watch me struggle. I'm going to be looking at my computer quickly here to see if I can pull up this. I know you can see me, but there was a post I wanted to pull up about the UFD NFT Appreciation Week, and for some reason, it's not coming up. Hold on here. Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Let's go out, guys. I'm going to bring you with me now, and we will go to our friend Georgie. Right? Georgie, I thought had posted this, which she did, but for some reason it went away. That's our Little Duster Club NFT auction that we're doing for the Live Like a Unicorn Foundation. Don't forget about that. We'll touch on that 1 second. There's the NFT collection, and hold on here. Darn it. We have an NFT appreciation post. All right, guys, here we go. All right. I don't know why it's you can see this now. I'm going to click on it and see if it. All right, it's official. Unicorn Fart does NFT Appreciation Week. I wanted to name all of them. We've got the Duster Gang, our friend Gimmicks in Australia, the Star Duster Project, the Unicorns on Soul, Chubby Dusters, Mad Duster Society, Amicorn Universe, and Ron Toshi's. Okay, so let's all be appreciative. Don't forget about our NFT projects because they are important, and you are important as well. Let's go out to Sticky. Sticky. We've got a guy named Sticky in our community. I love it. We love you, Sticky. And there we go. Hold on here. Sticky had something I thought very powerful to say. Unicorn Fart Dust isn't just some random meme coin. It was born from serendipitous events and found its home with amazing people all across the globe, reminding us of the magic which exists within and its unlimited potential. Man, I could talk about this little short paragraph for the next 30 minutes. But guys, there's some key things in this. I'm going to go through it quickly one more time. We're not random. It was born from serendipitous events. Yes, this happened as a result of the magic of the universe. You know the story, right? It was a little experiment that I did. But it found its home with amazing people. We have the highest quality people in this community, bar none. I'll put us up against any other community in all of crypto. The quality that you are, yes, you, I'm talking to you, the viewer out there, is second to none in the crypto community world. But we're from all across the globe. We appeal to everyone, everywhere. You don't have to live in a certain country. All you have to do is be a human who wants to join our community and do some good, and that's everywhere. And there's magic which exists within us, okay, within you, right? Look, The fact that we're here is a miracle. The fact that we're on a rock flying around a burning ball of gas is a miracle. There's magic within you. You're part of this universe. You're part of this community. I won't go down that rabbit hole any further, but don't underestimate the magic that you have within. And we have unlimited potential. You know why we have unlimited potential? I'll tell you why. I'll give you that story. There's a big reason why we have unlimited potential with Unicorn Fart Dust, because we have an unlimited community. And in Unicorn Fart Dust, our community is our utility. Our community was born out of a bubbling pool of FUD. I was the original FUDder, right? I sat down here on December 16th, held this little keychain in my hand and said, guys, I created a meme coin called Unicorn Fart Dust. Don't buy it. Okay. And then somebody bought it during the live stream. The market cap was like $8,000, which reminds me, that's why I'm not giving financial advice. That was some of the worst financial advice ever that I could have given on December 16th. But nonetheless, I'm not a financial advisor. Always be responsible with everything you do. And I do own, Susie and I do own, what to us is a significant amount of Unicorn Fart Dust. Anyway, the community, right? We're different. You know that. It's a big deal. Keep up the good work, guys. This is a foundational meme coin community. Absolutely, bar none. A movement, part of a coming together of people everywhere, all ages, that has never been done before, will never be done again. Started by an almost boomer in his basement, okay, as an experiment. I didn't say it's a joke. If it was a joke, I would have walked away. It was an experiment that I had no strategy, no idea what would happen. Now we have a strategy. Now we have the idea. Now we have the power. Now we have the energy. It is real. We are creating real value. And that is because of who? Who? Not me. I'm just one little node on the network, baby. It's because of the entire network, the entire community that we have. Oh, man. Hold on one second. I got to show you something next. This is fun. This is fun. And there's a big reason why we can be excited about this. I think it was Gastronoma. If I got that wrong, I apologize. Sent me a DM last night and said, you got to see this music video that somebody created for UFD. But what's even more important about this, I'm going to share with you after we watch it why I'm even more excited about this. But let's watch this now. It's about a minute long. This song, this Monday morning, baby, get ready, because this guy totally rocks it. Or vibes. What am I supposed to say? This is KRP. Okay, there he is right there, KRP. But I'm going to tell you why this is so important. This is a sneak peek. Yeah, this is Gastro was. My friend Gastro was who sent this. I'm going to put it on full. This is incredible. This is awesome. Hold on. What did I do wrong?
I got a fly plan.
Okay, now I got jumped. I know. I'm sorry. Hold on. Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. I'm going to regroup, take a deep breath. Okay, now we're on the right screen. Sorry, guys. Susie just told me the other day I've been doing good about that. All right, here we go. Boom.
I'ma be kind till the sun don't shine. I'ma spread my dust in the moonlit night. All my hooves are made of diamond. I'm a unicorn and I just got my horns up a fart of my step. I'm in the stable where my buddy's at. Buttercup, go get the bean. I got a fly plan and we gonna सूरज चमके तक मैं दिलदार आता दी खुशबू है मेरे साथ पैरों के तले हीरों से जुड़े मैं हूँ यूनिकॉर्न I'm a be like चुकते भंगड़ा स्वैग तू देख जरा पिंड विच बैठे यारां दे नाल मिले और नच ले baby ये है ख्वाबों की उड़ान UFD UFD
Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties there, guys. That really, I'm going to play that again at the end of the live stream. Go out and support him. KRP is on YouTube as well. He had some other songs I was listening to last night, but I just love that song. I teared up while listening to that for some reason. That moves me, and there's like this like energy that's built up during that song. But I told you there's a reason why I'm even more. I love that guy. I love him. Okay. I think he did something for us like 6 months ago, unless I'm mistaken. But I also went out to his YouTube channel and listened to some of his other songs. He's got one about daisies you can check out. Really cool. But what's really cool about that is that he is in India, and part of that song, as I understand it, is sung in Hindi. I don't understand Hindi, but he mixed English and Hindi together, and there are 1.4 billion buttercups in India, guys. Look, and we have just cracked the surface in India. To my friends in India, I promise I will learn to say I love you in Hindi. I'll do anything, because we've got this great opportunity. I know people in India love precious metals. If they love precious metals, they'll love unicorn fart dust. Trust me, my friends in India. I love gold. I love silver. Look me up on Ron's Basement. I did live streams. I still do occasional live streams on that channel about gold and silver. If we can get, I don't know what, 0.1%, 0.001% of good, and people from India are so nice. I know a lot of Indian people here in the United States. They're smart. They're good people. Really, if we got like 1/10 of 1% of people in India to buy, I don't know, 100 beans, there'd be no more beans. We'd go straight to, you know where we'd go. We'd go straight to Valhalla. So come on, my friends in India. Join us on this wonderful journey. You are welcome here. We are all over the world. We already talked about that. KRP, great job. I love that song. I love it. I mean, I'm going to play it at the end of the thing as well. And hold on a second. Let me show you guys, because really appreciate what he did. I know you can't see my screen yet. I'm getting you there. Hold on. And we're going to go to YouTube. Hold on. Come on, YouTube. Here we go. Wait a minute. I'm coming back. Oh, hey, you can see me, right? Yeah, you can see me. Okay, hold on here. KRP music. Oh, boy. Did I screw this up again? KRP Music World. Oh, man, I found it last night. Is that KRP? Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm in PFC. Bear with me, guys. Hold on. No, that's not it. Well, you know what? I promise before the end of the week, I'll bring it back. We'll go check out KRP's YouTube channel. And I'll try to post it here in a little bit. I apologize for that. Okay. All right. We got this is crazy. There's a $300 UFD giveaway, but there's something very crazy about what's going on with this. So let me pull that up. There's our friend KRP. And here we go. This came from our Unicorn Fart Dust official account on X. It's a $300 UFD giveaway. So you can go to @officialUFD to learn about it. We're giving away $300 in UFD to 3 winners. That's $100 each. How to enter: like and repost this post, follow Basement Ron and official UFD, and comment and tag 2 friends who deserve to be dusted. So an awesome giveaway. I love the art they put. That this is not what's cool about what's happening with this. What's cool is this, guys, right here. Okay. This is getting great exposure for us, and it's only been out for a day. 21,000 impressions, 21,000 views on X. So keep up the great work. Tell your friends, repost this. Let's get the word out. The Little Duster NFT auction's going on. You know, I'm super excited about it. It's going to go through this coming weekend. So we still got, 6 days, 5 days to work on this. But we are auctioning off the artwork that was created by the children of the UFD community. We had a little duster art contest. There's 24 NFTs. They're available on Magic Eden. But the coolest part about this is that every penny that's raised through this, and we have a wallet already set up where people can make donations directly. I actually made a donation yesterday, but I want to also say that the Solana that I deposited in there essentially came from Gimmicks, our friend who has the Duster Gang NFT project, because he's donated a good portion of the proceeds of the profits from that project to Susie and I. So I donated some of that into the donation wallet for the Live Like a Unicorn Foundation, who will be the beneficiary of all the money that we raise through this auction. Here it is on Magic Eden. Okay. It's called Little Duster Club. Okay. You can check it out right there. And on Friday, we're going to do a Spaces Friday night at 9 o'clock. And we're going to have a special DJ Litmus show. Let's see how much we can raise, right? Who knows? Whatever we raise, whether it's hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, all of it, no matter what it is creating value and is setting an example for all of crypto, for the meme coin communities in general. And we'd like to see some of the other meme coin communities get on board with this as well, that we can all show that we support something great and that we can create real value, make real change in the world. And if it's $500, hey, you know what? That was $500 given to a foundation that supports families that are going through this horrible situation with pediatric cancer. That's $500 they didn't have before. So keep up the great work, guys. Remember, that's on Magic Eden. And let's go back to other big news in the overall crypto world. Okay. And then we're going to finish with our friend KRP. Oh, before I forget, let me say thank you to channel sponsor Ledger. It's a huge deal that we have the leader in cryptocurrency hardware wallet technology as a sponsor of Ron's Basement. Ledger secures over 20% of the world's crypto. They do that with these awesome devices, hardware devices, right? Like the Ledger Flex, which is what I use. But don't forget, with the Ledger Live app, you can do almost everything. It's a whole ecosystem where you can sell, buy, sell, stake, manage all of your digital assets. So please support Ledger and our friends at MoonPay. We talked about it earlier. This was just a little experiment that I did down here in the basement when I was 54 years old. I created a meme coin, right? But I wouldn't have created it without walking through the entry door into crypto. Like all these millions and millions of people who are going to be walking through, right? Over 35 million people have walked through the entry door of MoonPay into the world of crypto. They have over 35 million customer accounts and growing. When they first started sponsoring me, it was 30 million. They are adding value to the crypto ecosystem. It's a great company. Ivan and Keith are doing a wonderful job. They're innovating, they're growing, right? They are proving to the world, right? They are the fintech leader. And again, it's a big honor for us, a big privilege, right? That they help support Ron's Basement, help us get together on a daily basis here in Duster Club. So please, guys, continue to include MoonPay, include Ledger in your post. They're doing a lot of good for us. And there's a lot going on in the overall crypto world. Two more stories. We started out talking about this incredible stable coin growth that we're having right now, how that's going to bring more money in, but even more mainstream adoption in the crypto world. We've got the Chicago Mercantile Exchange announcing, right, that they're going to launch 24/7 crypto futures and options early 2026. The CME is massive, guys, massive. Okay, this is actually a big story. The move, which is pending regulatory approval, would align trading on the key institutional derivatives marketplace with the nonstop nature of crypto markets. So more and more, we are seeing the traditional finance arena merge and move into the world of crypto, which will bring more and more money into crypto. There we go. Around the clock, new trading model pending approval could begin as early as 2026. And this is all happening very fast. We're in October. Okay. We're talking 5-6 months from now. This move aims to meet client demand. Okay. That's a good sign for continuous trading and could provide a competitive edge over less regulated offshore platforms. That's interesting because we know we've heard stories of some of the futures markets, some bad experiences that some people have had. I'm not an expert in that area, so I'm not going to speak any more to that, but I do know that I've been told of some people that had some, let's just say, interesting experiences with some of the overseas crypto future trading platforms. Okay. The other thing, this is massive. If you heard of Swift is like the Western United States backed interbank transfer system. It's how big banks transfer money amongst themselves. It's a lot of people say an antiquated dinosaur, but then we get this from Swift. This is also, I believe, very, very big news that we need to pay attention to. And again, only shows us that things are moving in crypto because Swift, and this is from the Swift website, introduces blockchain-based ledger. Okay. At Swift, they say our mission has always been to continually innovate and elevate cross-border payment experience. So like, as I understand it, like when you get a wire from your friend in a foreign country, and if it's a Western country, most of the time it's going to come through the Swift network. But it's, a lot of people say, kind of old and antiquated. I think it was built in the 1970s, 1980s. It says, today we are taking a pivotal step forward, adding blockchain-based shared ledger to our technology infrastructure. All right, guys. And oh, hey, wait a minute. We got something fun to share. And then we're going to go back and we are going to rock out one more time with our friend KRP. But this one came from Royal. There's too many to keep up with. I was showing these to my dad last night, and I'm 55. So you can only imagine what his age is. And he thought these were hilarious. I was showing him some of the AI videos, a couple from BCP, a couple from all of you guys. Here's one from Royal that we got a big kick out of. This is yesterday at an NFL game.
Attention Eagles fans, buy unicorn fart dust.
Get off my truck!
The future of finance supports your team.
We're trying to drink here!
Go Birds!
Go Birds!
Attention Eagles fans, buy unicorn fart dust.
Get off my truck!
The future of finance supports your team.
We're trying to drink here!
Go Birds!
Okay. All right, guys. Hey, man, woman, child, everywhere in the world. What an awesome opportunity we have with UFD right now. Don't forget our NFT auction. Spread the word. It's a chance for us to do good. Crypto can do good. Crypto will do good. And we're going to be the leader, right? Horns up, right? We're going to point our horns in the right direction and continue on this journey. We said we would yesterday. We did it, okay? Pat yourself on your hindquarters. But what can we do today to help further our journey in UFD? This is such a unique opportunity. We are together right now. Like I said earlier, this is just a cold, dark, dank basement that upstairs Susie locks me in unless we're connected. And with this technology, we are connected. And with Web3 and with the gift of, take a stop. 3-second smile. Go. Are you smiling? Come on. 3 seconds. I see you. You haven't smiled yet. That feels good, doesn't it? With this gift of technology, with the gift of Web3, and most importantly, right? Not most importantly, second most importantly, the gift of the blockchain. We have staked our claim on the blockchain. It is there forever. 999 million beans, period, coins, tokens, however you want to call it. We have this opportunity that 25 years ago would have seemed like an absolute foreign concept to come together with that beautiful opportunity given to us from the founders of the blockchain and cryptocurrency, but to further create, because we've already created it. Sorry, We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. See our horns? Do you feel your horn? Is your horn tingling? But the most important thing, because we are the unicorn horniest community in cryptocurrency and the highest quality, is that we get to do it all together, to create something real, to have a shared sense of purpose, right? A sense of togetherness, a mission that we are on. And this is a mission coin, right? To show the world what we can do together, the force that we can be, the energy that we can create, the real value. We've already, look, I'm sorry, right? Okay. And I said this earlier, right? People have already donated money into the charity wallet that we're going to donate to. We've already done it. It's real. And it's growing. That's just one small example. It's a big deal. You're a big part of it. Let's rock out, KRP. And then we're going to find his, I will share his, hold on here. There it is. I will share his YouTube channel later in the week. Sorry, KRP. I thought I had that all good to go. Are we up? Let's make sure. Nope. I need to share the screen. There we go. There's KRP. And listen to this. Read the words. I'm going to go to the very beginning.
I'ma be kind till the sun don't shine. I'ma spread my dust in the moonlit night. All my hooves are made of diamond. I'm a unicorn and I just got my horns up a part of my step. I'm in the stable where my buddy's at. Buttercup, go get the bean. I got a flight plan and we gonna सूरज चमके तक मैं दिल तारा दी खुशबू है मेरे साथ पैरों के तले हीरों से जुड़े मैं यूनिकॉर्न I'm a feel like today भंगड़ा swag तो देख जरा पिंड विच बैठे यारां दे नाल पीने ले आ और नच ले baby ये है ख्वाबों की उड़ान UFD I'ma be kind till the sun don't shine. I'ma spread my dust in the moonlit night. All my hooves are made of diamond. I'm a unicorn and I just got my horns up a part of my. I'm in the stable.
One more time, and I found his website, his YouTube channel.
I got a flight plan and we gonna सूरज चमके तक मैं दिल तारा दी खुशबू है मेरे साथ पैरों के तले हीरों से जुड़े मैं यूनिकॉर्न I'm a feel like today भंगड़ा
when he sings in Hindi.
जरा पिंड विच बैठे यारां दे नाल पीने ले आ और नच ले baby ये है ख्वाबों की उड़ान UFD
And I love this guy. And we love India. Come on, India. We're ready for you. Okay, guys, I did find his YouTube channel. Sorry for the problems earlier. You're used to it. I do my best. Susie's helping me from upstairs. Let's all say hi to Susie, and then we're going to go to KRP. Susie, are you there? Over. Susie, you're not there. I think she is. Are you there, Susie? Over.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You need to make sure you hold your button when you talk. Over.
I am.
Okay. Would you like to say hi to everybody?
Oh, good morning. Happy Monday.
All right. For those of you who are new, that's my wife upstairs, Susie, the boss. All right. She's responsible for all this. We all love her. She's a wonderful lady, very supportive of me, and I am high maintenance. Let me tell you that. She can vouch for that. Maybe she'll make a video about that someday. But let's go check out KRP's YouTube channel real quickly because I screwed that one up earlier. And here we are, KRP. So I put in here KRP at KRP_music. And I was listening to some of these other songs. I'm going to play this one real quickly for you, Daisies. Oh, they're going to make us watch an ad, I bet. Oh, it's the acoustic. There's KRP. Oh, that's India, I believe. And we want
Let me tell you of the
Is that
day.
India? I've never been to India.
The tale for the years.
See all those buttercups?
The fire. The song to
Go get 'em,
rest your
KRP.
faith on.
Tell them about the good
Something
community.
to
Look at all those
sing when your
buttercups.
heart is racing.
Buttercup.
Something to sing when your heart is bleeding.
That looks comfortable. The base of a tree. All right, guys. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you, I've never been. Susie used to watch that show on TV, I don't know, America's Got Talent or something, and people sing. And I'm like, I can never tell. I even work at a little music school and work.
That was like 20 years ago.
I know it was 20 years ago, but I was always like, what was this show? Hold on a second. What was the name of that show, sweetheart?
No, it's like about the singing. It's not America's Got Talent. It's
Was it
American Idol.
American Idol? That was it. She used to watch, and I hate that show. I don't like the other ones either when they're on islands and fighting. Anyway, I was like, I don't get it. Like, I can't tell a good voice from a bad voice, but I really love KRP's voice and his singing. Okay, I do. I don't know what it is. It's something special. I feel it. And look, guys, we're a good community, and I just get a feeling he's a good guy. And he's got influence in India. And look, I don't ever, it makes us available to everyone in India and all those people. I'm excited about it. I don't know. I'm excited about the NFT thing. I'm excited about the future of UFD. I'm most excited about you. Okay. This is a big deal that you're here. Thanks for joining me in the basement. I do hope you feel like you found a little home away from home. You're always welcome to join here on the live streams, right? We're a wonderful community. Let's go UFD. Keep up the great work, guys, and I will see you, yes, you soon. Be good to yourself. That'll give you a platform from which to be good to other people. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.